tell you something. I will if I wonder if you know this, you know, I can lock out this tune here. There was a prime minister named Hugh Lawson Shearer. Hugh Lawson Shearer, him depend on the money. He was the black before PJ Patterson. He was the blackest prime minister. By the time he left office and passed away, you know, he was the brownest prime minister. But here what? Him is the one who say, when you catch them, shoot first and ask question later. Well, in them time there, them ban all books, just like what you see Chompa do now. All books will deal with black consciousness, black history, anything. From make a black on the front side. That me as a youth who used to go to Kingston Technical High School, I get some education from man like Marcus Garvey Jr., man like from Boylston. It just come away that you have a book in your bag, like the autobiography of Malcolm X, and you have to tear off the cover off of it and put a next cover upon it. Because if police, this is the true same time what Lou Last is showing me I talk about, you know. If police catch you with that book, you're liable for go to jail. It's like ganja. Very warm. But we'll go through until 5:45 in the week, yeah. Don't know what happened now because they have to get monitored at this week to them hold him. Enough drugs in him house and how much gun appear warm. Mind warm soul and you have a whole heap of things to lose because you go back to your yard when it's done and you got vote when it's done and then the next 5 years your position and situation stays same way. Same way. If you sell on the roadside, you go continue sell on the roadside, continue selling at the market. If you have to find school fee for your picnic, you have to find school fee for your picnic. When the election done, no matter who win, your position going to be the same. Look, pan. I don't know how much I want to say. The president of South Africa, Ramosad, sit down beside the president of America. And the president of America turn off the light them for show a video, a clip, or some things were supposed to be taking place in South Africa. Because I claim say South Africa bring genocide upon the white population in America, sorry, in South Africa, which is lie. No genocide now go on in South Africa. Genocide go on in Palestine. That's where the genocide there. So him take out this picture and I show a whole heap of cross, like you know them kind of cross where them put on cemetery thing, yes. And him show another one. And here where we hear now. The picture them is not South Africa. The picture them is not coming from South Africa. As a matter of fact, the pictures are coming from the Congo, Democratic Republic of the Congo, with all of the madness we are going down there, so where the French and the Belgium and all them people there are try dig out the thing before the thing get straight. And all them tell him say, I know South Africa, you know, him not take that, you know. Him not take that. He must say in South Africa that take place because see it there. Just like when they look on the man and them put that print on the man and from where them say they must send him go to El Salvador. And all them are show him, everybody are show him say no. It's superimpose the letter them over the man finger. Him not take that. Him not take that. So that is where we're there. We're there with a man who's supposed to be the most powerful man in the world. And anything where him say, Even if it not go so, him eventually make it go so with him follower them. Yes, he make it go so. So I don't know how that gonna work out. How that gonna work out. It have to work out though. It have to work out. I have the special feature for the past 3 weeks now, or maybe it's 4 weeks, I don't remember, but it's about law and how the citizens can protect themselves and don't get out of the hand. We have a lawyer coming in and explain to you what you must do when you find yourself in certain situation. This week we're going to talk about if you walk on the road and a policeman just stop you, what is your rights, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and all these things. Because, you know, you have some man really and truly angle the policeman them some weird way, you know. Yeah, and then the policeman them are called big man all boy. I tell you, some little 20-year-old, 30-year-old youth, you know. I call some 60-year-old, 70-year-old man boy. Hey boy, you know, so you must go over this, so. Anyway, we want to bring that to the people. That is at 4 o'clock. So stay tuned to that. And what we want to do today, we want to do a special little thing. You know, we're going to tribute to Joe Higgs the other night. The Bob Marley Museum, where the family and people who was with him in a trench town and all them, where they was giving him accolades, praising him and all these things. And one is reminded that him leave Jamaica and live in I think Los Angeles him go live, I can be corrected, and him dead over there. And one of the things why him leave is because the political situation in Jamaica at the time, in the 70s and even the 80s too, was very terrible against people who come out against certain things, especially artists who know, not just say it, but them put it on music, on wax. At that time it was record. Put it on wax and present it to the station, and the station them play to the point where a whole heap of them get banned. A whole heap of the music them. So we're going to tell you about them. We're going to tell you about the song them, we're going to play the song them, where a whole heap of song get banned because of its political insinuations. I should say political insinuations. Plus, some of them have to some of the artists did have to leave Jamaica. Yeah, some of them did have to leave Jamaica. We want to make you know the music them in them time there. I know a whole heap of never born yet, but it's a reality. You say certain things, you sing certain songs, and when it a play, when the politician them it a play too much, them have the power to ban it. And also, because it is so terrible at them time there with man get shot by politics gun, where politicians used to bring gun in a Jamaica. Yes, politicians used to bring gun in a Jamaica. And a whole heap of them still alive today. And what happens is that the youth them, if you get the gun them from the PNP, you find whosoever JLP and war with them. You get the gun from JLP, you find what PNP and get war with them. So a whole heap of the song them and a whole heap of the artists them was pinpointed, marked for death. Because if them sing certain song that the gunman them seem to go against for them party, they might come look for you. Yeah, they might come look for you. So I want to present some of them song there in the day, yeah, and give a little run on who and who they have left Jamaica at the time. Because man left Jamaica and make it cool down and come back still. You know, so, and some never left. Some never left. So we're going to present that to you later. Meanwhile, we're going to play this. People start to look on the artists them as some agent of one of the party them because of the song them with them sing. As a matter of fact, some of them was actually on the side of one party or the other still. Yes. So it was a very dangerous time at the same today. Bully per man I get dead, and even at the time them burned down a whole age place. The Orange Street massacre. A massacre them call it, fire. No people get burned up. We have Michael Manley, talk him way into a woolly Rastaman heart to the point where him go Ethiopia and other countries in Africa. And him come back with a rod. Him call it the rod of correction. Where him say Haile Selassie give him the I tell you, him say Haile Selassie give him the rod. And him start dub himself as Joshua. Him gonna lead the people them. And a whole heap of Rasta start go on the side of Michael Manley because of that rod where him say him get from Haile Selassie. Just like Donald Trump, who a show picture in the White House and I say South Africa genocide, when all of a sudden from different people, different news, different places in the Congo, them said it's not South Africa that is the Congo. When I see your people ball out and say, watch out, him never get no rod from Haile Selassie. As a matter of fact, people say in Kenya him get the rod. Yeah? Them say in Kenya him get the rod. It never have nothing to do with Haile Selassie. But that's the way of politicians. Politicians ring round until them get what them want. No followers. 1970s we are talking about.
Living fire!
You know, something wrong. Yes, Chuck Fender. What a paranoid song that.
From in the 70s, gunman Lee Skinston.
In relation to the death of 42-year-old Paul Martin, Chavoy Daly, otherwise called Sebastian or Ricardo, is also charged with possession of prohibited weapon and using a firearm to commit a felony. Police reports that on Thursday, May 29, one of Martin's relatives went to make checks at his house as she had not seen him since May 24. On her arrival, she knocked an end to the house and discovered Martin's body in his bed. Police were alerted to the scene. On their arrival, Martin was found on his back in bed with a gunshot wound to the head. Lawmen gathered intelligence which led to Daly's arrest. He was charged yesterday based on a witness statement. His court date is being finalized. More than 1.2 million Jamaicans are slated to benefit from work being undertaken by the government through the Special Capital Expenditure CAPEX program. Minister with responsibility for works, Robert Morgan, provided an update on the program. He said the government is investing some $16 billion in improving urban transportation in the Kingston metropolitan area, including Portmore. It will include roads, drainage, water, sewage and traffic management upgrades, as well as ensuring future broadband connectivity, which are significant deliverables in the program. He informed that the Grange Lane upgrade in Portmore, valued at $925 million, is now 98% complete. He noted as well that the Brayton Road and Hellshire Main Road dualization project will commence this month. The minister emphasized that the government will continue to invest in the parish of Portmore. In news overseas, U.S. President Donald Trump says the U.S. travel ban for citizens from 12 countries applies to countries that don't have things under control. Speaking at the White House, he adds that the travel ban can't come soon enough. There are an additional 7 countries whose citizens face partial travel restrictions. The BBC reports that the travel ban, which comes into effect on June 9, fulfills the promise Trump made during his 2024 election campaign and is likely to draw swift legal challenges. On Wednesday, Trump also suspended foreign students joining Harvard University for 6 months and ordered an investigation into Joe Biden's time at the White House. Finally, The Central African nation of Chad says it is suspending all visas to U.S. citizens as a matter of reciprocity after learning that it is one of a dozen countries whose nationals are banned from traveling to the U.S. According to BBC, Chad president in a Facebook post on Thursday said Chad has neither planes to offer nor billions of dollars to give, but Chad has its dignity and pride. Africa is the continent worst affected by the travel ban announced by U.S. President Donald Trump, with 7 of the 12 countries on the list. It is set to come into effect on Monday. And those were the local and international headlines. Major news is at 5:45.
No, I don't want to think nothing, you know. I don't want to think nothing, but for those of us who know about the 70s and know how the gun them reach in Jamaica and know it's who create the gun them, and we see election then near, very, very near. You know what me having in my mind?
And all we are talking, keep rocking the boat again.
I run from the problems we are going in Haiti. Refugee. One of the time, everybody didn't want to run go Haiti. Because Haiti was the only free state. The African slaves could have go. But now we hear about, we call it, trailer load of gun. I should have find a true there, no trailer load of gun. But, and you know the problem with that? We might never know the intricacies of that, you know. Remember when them find the whole heap of cocaine in this armored vehicle and them trace it and go down a Montego Bay, and then them hold the driver. Anybody hear anything else about that thing? Nobody know hear nothing more about this. Cocaine, them did have it in there, you know. Cocaine. Remember, say a plane crash. When them look, them not find no pilot. Why? Them don't find no pilot. Them find how much cocaine in a one plane on a Rakabesa. Eh? Nobody no get old. Or if them old in the body, you're not going to hear nothing more about it, you know. You're not going to hear nothing more about it. Everything just gone under the carpet, and that's it. What a thing. So now, we understand about the drop in the crime, the murder rate, we should I say. And the gun them seem to kind of gone undercover. Them no find no gun in a Jamaica, where them say, why we find some gun among some people. Them find 3 and 4 and 5 gun. But the gun them will reach at the other day. Don't take it lightly. Don't take it lightly. It's not a little man decides he's going to save up some money and buy 200 hard gun and send them to Jamaica. No. And not a little man do that. It's a big man do that in a foreign. And a big man supposed to call it Anya. And a little pricky, yeke. Gun thing that. That are some big things. We hope see them get to the top of it. Yes, we hope see them get to the top. Because, trust me, when I work with the bottom again, because I see not every time them go at the bottom, it just wiggle out. Some people just get shot and dead, I don't hear about them. We want them to get to the top of it and find out exactly how it go. Because America it come from. America it come from. And Haiti, the people them in Haiti, them have them own gun. How them get gun? How the man them will fight against the French army, the American army, the Jamaican army, and the Kenyan army? How them where them get gun from? And up to now them can't be defeated. Where them get the gun from? I will ask that. And just like how them have gone over there, so I do them thing. I know we hear how much gun come on here, so now. Wow. For them fun can't done, you know. Every day is a fun day for them. We go and take a break and come forward up on the road and police stop you. What is the best way to deal with that? Meanwhile, we are talking about this political dancing we are going, and the people them I believe say the party keep. You know, what no party now keep, you know, and your life is at stake. And we are say, look, since you hear them talk enough on the radio, look on the road and see we are going with the people them, the orange and the green. How much enemies are being made because that is that and that is not. Especially when them ball out say, them are going to fix this and them are going to fix this. All of a sudden, everywhere fix. Everywhere fix all of a sudden, you know. I don't know. The people them, I don't know, the people them kind of stay away. Because them know say when it's done, them are go back to their life. What them fighting for, them don't even understand what them fighting for. Some youth up on a corner, them old, them all register for vote, but guess what? A guy just come on there and stand up at the corner with them and start to talk to them, say, why, you see, if we don't make we win, this and this about that happen, you know. So make sure say when election time comes, us know say we. But by the way, say all arm on this, no, and them just draw out some money and just say, when you share up this amongst one another. I will leave there where the spot that come from. Terrible. Terrible. Election time come. You see the people them are run up and down with bell, and the other one them have broom. Nobody nah fight, nobody, you know. The whole of them are the same area. Some are PNP and some are GLP. The bell people them are ring out that, and the broom people them are sweep out this and that. But nobody, you know, hungry fight start. And since it going at this, when we should have the 70s, you know, when foreigners start to involve themselves in the election, them. And when I say foreigners, I mean like the American, them, start involved with it. And then you have like Mr. Siaga, who them claim say, they dip on the side of the American, them. And then you have Manley, who them claim say did really connect himself with Castro. And you know say America will not tolerate that. Because right now Trump decides say no Cuba now get no visa for come to America. And you have about 11 more countries where him decide to include in Haiti. Him say no Asian, no American. Sorry, no Asian. No Asian, no Cuban. Can't come to that country right now. So Manley, Siaga, Manley, two totally opposite. But guess what? The American influence was more pronounced in Jamaica. That them have bully for people, especially the little middle class people, them and everywhere, they start running because they're afraid of communism. Yeah, man, bully for people go to Miami. Well, for people they are Miami right now because of that situation. And look, you know, the two of them dead and gone. Two of them dead and gone. And the country still there, a struggle. It's a terrible thing. But delving into some music that the artists them record in them time there. 60s, 70s. And them get themselves in a trouble with the system, the politician them, because them couldn't take it. Them couldn't take it, especially when them start know that them the tune I talk about. This is the first one we're going to play where them ban. Because them claim say it was talking about Bustamante. Yes. Listen. It's a true word. A freedom of speech, I'm saying it's a true word. Whatever true word or that. But I tell you something, I will if I wonder if you know this, you know, I can look up this tune here. There was a prime minister named Hugh Lawson Shearer. you last and Shearer, him depend the money. He was the black before PJ Patterson. He was the blackest prime minister. By the time he left office and passed away, he was the brownest prime minister. But here what? Him is the one who say, when you catch them, shoot first and ask question later. Well, in them time there, them ban all books. Just like what you see Chompa do now. All books will deal with black consciousness, black history, anything. From make a black pan front tight. That me as a youth who used to go to Kingston Technical High School, I get some education from man like Marcus Garvey Jr., man like from Wildstone. It just come aware that you have a book in your bag, like the autobiography of Malcolm X, and you have to tear off the cover off of it and put a next cover upon it. Because if police, this is the true same time what Lou last year me talk about, you know. If police catch you with that book, you're liable for go to jail. It's like ganja, a book. Well, the story goes like this. I don't know how much have you ever seen this little book named Black Beauty. Black Beauty is the story. It's a children's book about a black horse. Well, trust me, just like how the police them on the road don't know certain law and thing, them never know say the book was not talking about no black history, Africa and this and that. So all that get caught up in the cart if them catch you with it too. Serious thing. Ask for whole feet. So, when we just start the program, I mentioned that we go and distribute to Joe Higgs. Joe Higgs a Trenchtown man who come up in the levels where rock said the reggae, even ska, they just a start. And him help for shape a whole heap of the man them from Trenchtown. And them career get pushed out bud because of Joe Higgs. Well, Joe Higgs make a tune. And you know, so me never hear nobody sing it, because they must sing Joe Higgs tune. I think Carl Chin never call somebody to sing it. But whenever I hear it sing, but this tune here get Joe Higgs in a problem. The one we are going to play here now, it get Joe Higgs in a problem. Because, as me say, in them days, when you say certain things, trust me when you say certain things. So here we go. Joe Higgs. History thing here. Now, this one here, most one we are listening to it, we know this one here. Because Joe Higgs left Jamaica and never come back. Never come back. This virgin here, after him sing that tune here, him did have to leave too, but him come back. And now him gone again. If they have Florida, him there, yes. Well, Shamara have to call him to make him talk about this thing about, I don't know, we couldn't get him, but the song still there. This tune here, get him in a whole heap of problem. Listen. So, we're going to play this one here now. This one here, we write a poem. And the poem did call for a next person in the poem to make it more authentic. As a matter of fact, we didn't know about a man named Gary Sadler. You could have know him from hotel days, work at Sanders and all them something there. Well, I can tell you something about this poem here. Or this one where we have a player, I don't know. You see the voice when I hit with Siaga and Manley, and one man do the voice there. And him named Gary Sadler. And guess what? Him getting a problem for do it. Serious problem.
I High Court is in session.
Name Gary Sadler. I do that part of the thing, and me I tell you, when it did come out, you know, people wonder how me get them to say them thing. Yeah, man, that's a serious thing. Me come under fire feet, yeah, man. Especially from Siaga, them sister, them and family. Them begs like a war.
Promising the people them right back in.
Gary Sadler lose him job, but him get big now. If they are Florida, him get big. All of the people them who did not persecute him, gone, left him. And him still in a day, what them call it, hospitality, tourism business. So we all go to this tune now, this brethren here have so much hits. And this one tune I get him in a problem with the politician. But him eventually come forward. Yes. Him left Jamaica and come forward. So I want to play this tune here as part of the songs that upset politicians and cause a whole heap of artists them feel live and go to Florida, go live or wherever him go. No, we used to have a little organization in the park and police raid the place. Jingles, Broody, old people know them kind them man there was black power advocates. I mean, have somebody book down my yard to Malcolm X, Stokely Carmichael and all them things there. And when my mother heard to over the radio, you know, say them read the book place of that thing, you know. She take the book them and go down at James Street Gully. That I really never text late. She go down at James Street Gully and throw the whole of the book them in the gully. That is where it is there. That is where it is there. Now you have some books still banned, you know, but I don't know if them to take it off of the book still. The banning of the books are D. Lawrence and all them book there. I don't know if them consider it still banned book, but I guess if a man see you with some book, Malcolm X book and the Lawrence book, them now go want to arrest your feet. You understand? Because people kind of get more sense now. Really and truly get more sense. Okay. So, yes, that is the feature we want to bring to the people them. Make we see. And attorney at law at Robinson, Phillips and White Home. Robinson, Phillips and White Home. And we're talking about the rights of the citizen when accosted by police, either stopped by a police on the road. For nothing at all, them to stop you. And what you must do. Coming up.
Yeah, man.
All right, so we have attorney at law at Robinson, Phillips and White Home. Her name is Kimberly Green. And she's here to tell you exactly what you must do or what you mustn't do when stopped by police on the road. Because you know a whole heap of man a walk late at night, you know, no taxi fare and nothing, besides him go walk, go home. And him live down in the garrison them. And them, one or two or three of them a walk. And police stop them and start do all sort of things. So we want to hear from the lawyer what should happen. Good afternoon, Mrs. Green.
Good afternoon, Musa. Thank you for having me today.
Okay, thank you for really coming to. Okay, so the argument here is what is the rights of the citizen when stopped or accosted by police on the road? What should they do? What should they not do? So you can just carry through the whole of that and I'm not going to say nothing.
All right. So the rights of citizens when they are on the road, when they are stopped by police. First of all, the police officer, when they stop someone, they must have been that they have some reasonable suspicion that this person is either committing a crime, has committed a crime, or is about to commit a crime. So to just stop somebody because they fit a particular profile or out of some hunch, it is not based on reasonable suspicion. And a lot of persons don't know that they have rights under what is called our Constitution. So you have a right to life, right to liberty, security of your person. You even have the right to be, you have the right of privacy, protection from unlawful searches. So when you are stopped, somebody stopped by a police officer, I would advise that they, in a respectful way, ask the police officer, why did you stop me? Did I do something wrong? And you are also at liberty to even record everything that is going to happen there. Right? So a lot of persons don't know that they have these rights. And one of the things I do is when police stop you and they're asking you questions, your number one right is you can remain silent. Remain silent.
All right. I said I'm going to stop you, but I have to stop you.
Yes.
Yes. Set up a scenario. Man and man who walk, I come from party late at night. 3-4 of them I walk come down the road. A police car drive up beside them. I say, hey boy, I don't go over there, sir. We want to do part of the road them all the night, yeah. And the youth them stand up there and wait till the man come out of him car. 2-3 policemen jump out. And them say, what I do on the road late at night? And the youth them not answer. You know, things say them get a box with that. I say, police attack ain't answer, boy. You know that happened, don't it?
Yes, and it's unfortunate, you know.
So
but
what
the
the
police
youth
are supposed to do all of that?
Yeah, but what the youth are going to know when in that situation, the box in back, what am I going to do?
Well, it's, you know, a lot of persons may not want to hear this, but try to remain calm as possible. Yeah. Remain calm as possible. As I said, take recordings, taking badge number. You can ask the police, but some of them, because of pride too, because them behave like them have all this authority, they don't want answer. But take a recording. You can even use a phone and record it.
Yes.
Just ensure that you are not obstructing the police during his duties.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But you can even take even the vehicle number and you make your statement. There are organizations that you can go to report a police if you feel like you have been violated or unlawfully treated.
So,
but it is sad though that they will have to, that some persons do encounter it.
Will you pay youth encounter it? Will you pay youth encounter that? Because of which part? For example, say, where you go, boy, and you tell them one of the area them where nobody know want to hear about, you're in a problem. Just by which part you live, you're in a problem.
It goes back to the profiling and the police. That is not in accordance with reasonable suspicion.
So reasonable suspicion is what? Reasonable suspicion is what? If them things say you're going to do something.
Right. So the police, if it is that they see somebody committing a crime, you see a man over there, so it might peek through somebody's window or check out somebody's phone. He has committed a crime. It's a known fact that this man did something. Yeah. Or so those are the grounds upon which a reasonable suspicion should be formed in a police officer's mind that, you know, I need to go and approach this person.
All right. Let me ask you a question, because a whole heap of scenarios can come up, you know. All right. Your girlfriend, you tell your girlfriend must meet you at a certain store in the plaza, right? And it kind of, all of the plaza lock up, and you say, all right, meet me in front of, for argument's sake, me in front of the digital store. And you stand up in front of the digital store and wait for your lady to come. And you look at your clock and she don't come. And police pass and say, hey, a long time you see you stand up there, so you know, what you do? Them are suspect you right away, you know. Oh, you get out of that. Oh, you get out of that now. Because them are hold you and carry you to jail.
Yeah.
You stand up the two
So in a situation like that, what I would advise, you can ask the police officer, sir, did I do something wrong? what is the purpose for your approaching me, sir? Just be calm and respectful. I mean, and we know that when two men come face to face in a scenario like this, some men, they don't want to remain calm. But
Yeah.
I would advise they remain calm
Really,
and
I
respectful,
agree.
right? Because the more you become ignorant, as the Jamaicans then say, you're going to escalate the thing, and you don't want it to be escalated, right?
Yeah.
So you be calm and you ask because you have a right to know, why are you coming up to me? Why are you asking me these questions? But
Right.
say him arrest the guy and the police, they're saying that you ask police much question, man, and him arrest him, takes him to the station.
Yeah.
Now that person at that point when you are being taken to the police station,
Yeah.
indicate to them that right now I have a right to legal representation. I am not going to say anything to you. I need a lawyer here. Please can you give me a telephone call so I can call a lawyer or call some relative of mine. You don't have to say a word because you have a right to
Yeah.
remain silent.
And then after give the call.
Yes, man.
Well, you listen
Even
to
though
them
we
thing
know,
there.
sir.
It sounds good when you
Right.
talk, you know. It sounds good when you say it, you know, but you see the reality. You see the reality of the thing. You go to the police and say, well, hey boy, but sit down over there, sir. Over here, talk about you're locked up tonight and morning, till morning. I mean, you know,
Unfortunately, they can be kept there for 24 hours. If after 24 hours,
yeah.
then you know that your right is completely violated.
Yes.
And
so
then
when-
you can take it even further.
by getting a lawyer.
When you get the lawyer, you can report the police them to man. Report them, you have Indicom, you have other branches, other organizations that you can report them to. Go to the public defender downtown, report them there. For the police, the constabulary force has the office of the inspectorate constabulary office. where you
Wait, say
can
hold on,
also-
say it again. Say the places them again.
All right, so you have Indicom. Everybody knows about Indicom,
Yeah.
the Independent Commission of Investigation.
Yeah.
You have the Public Defender's Office downtown. You have the Office of the Inspectorate of Constabulary and Professional Standards Oversight Bureau. Now, this place, you can report the police officers if you feel as if they have not been professional and they have violated your rights. Go and make a report.
And you know, you see, me I look at the thing them reality. Me I look at the reality thing them, you know, because all right. You see, all right, we're gonna make report, and then it come around to the position where you really have to go get an attorney, and the attorney costs money. Can you go to the what them call it, the Human Rights Council, and them here there, instead of going to a lawyer where the lawyer will charge enough money where him don't have. Because I remember when I walk in, and they will have taxi fare for go home. So
Yes.
the Human Rights Council, them will take up them case. You have any way where you can take up them case? Tell me.
Yes, man. So the human rights organizations can help persons with legal representation in these kind of matters. Even they can check out Jamaicans for Justice. You have this other one called Stand Up for Jamaica. So they can. Yes, so everybody knows that Google is available at our fingertips. Go online, man. Look up these places and take a visit to their offices and see if you can get some help from them.
All right. You know, well, I don't know, because I don't know why I look on it all the way, the different ways, you know.
Because it's reality.
Yeah, if the policeman, them, like 3-4 policemen, and them stop you, and you walk around, and you say you have some money upon you, and you know some of them hungry, not all the police them, and them are trying to ease off of money off of you, and you decide, say, you're going to give them. You know a problem, right? if you give them the money? Eh?
You're asking if the person...
If the person who give them, it's like him say, he might take off a money after when you go in your pocket, you see a $2,000 and you easy to have them easy. You give one of them $2,000 and you say, I three of them over there, so. And I say, why $2,000 can't do nothing, right? So what you deal with? So you're in an argument about that now. Because I must say, a joke me, you take up a boy, I give away $2,000 and you say, I throw away. Where you doing that case now? Because you're so scared that you not even remember saying you can't go record it. Oh, you go prove, say, like if you go in a court or you go to your lawyer, you know, oh, you go prove, say, you did a walk on the road and you have some money in your pocket and you never want certain things to happen, you decide, say, you will give a man money. And then the man turn on and talk about the money they don't enough. And then him still arrest you. Oh, you get out of that.
All right, so it is going to really be his word against theirs, you know, that's the unfortunate thing.
Yeah.
However, if somebody's in a situation like that, you have to report it. It is best that you report it because once you report it, I believe that they will do their own investigation. And I know about there are a few matters or few persons that have been caught in situations like this, and the police officer was investigated and disciplinary action was taken. So it may not happen now enough, but there have been successful cases like those. And
the person who give the money win the case?
So it is not
the person who,
the person who gave the money, they would show that, you know, I was in a, basically they put in a situation. It's not that I wanted to, but this is what happened. And because of that, no, these branches like the Indicom and the other, the Office of the Inspectorate, they have to do their investigation to see what is really happening. And if it is proven that this has happened, they can do internally investigations and also to put them on disciplinary, like suspend them, transfer them, or even some of these matters can be criminal charges too. It all depends on the circumstances of the matter.
All right. Hold on. I'm going to take a break and come forward. We'll take a break and come forward. Green, attorney at law at Ramsey Phillips and Whitehome. And we're talking about what you can do if you are stopped on the road by police. What is your rights as a citizen in Jamaica? And you know, so them things there. Don't try nothing where you see on law and order with the police them. You know, because we hear someone talk to some police on Instagram and all them here there. You can't talk to no police like that in Jamaica. I tell him, so where you stop me for? Where you stop me for, officer? I say, me where you stop me for? I want to say things them. Show me an ID. Jamaican people don't walk with ID. Lord, when you drive, you have ID, but most of them you cannot walk with no ID. So you can't go ask a youth in Jamaica for him ID. Which ID? What you talking about? Him friend of ID, him, you know? All right. So let me do the overview here, so now. You want to just explain definitely the last time police stop you on the road, what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do. Why you're not supposed to do.
Okay. All right. So when is stopped by a police officer on the road, first of all, just be calm, be respectful, because you do not want to escalate anything at all. Because sometimes, and let us be fair, not all police officers are rough and them talk rough and they behave respectful. You have some that are respectful, right? Yeah. And it's when you know kind of escalate the matter, that's when they are going to feel disrespectful, right? So you start from there. Be be respectful, be calm about the situation. Know that you have a right under the Constitution, the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedom, right? You have the right to remain silent if you're being questioned, but if you decide to respond, indicate to them that you need legal representation. But before it escalates to that, if you are seen on the road, you can ask the police officer, sir, what is the reason for stopping me? Did I do something wrong? Right? You can record the interaction that you're having with the police officer. Okay, look for the badge number, look for the name, look for the service vehicle details, write them down, get your phone out, but then just ensure that what you're doing will not prevent the police officer from executing his duty or their duty, right? Record the thing. And then after that, if you feel like you have been violated, get a lawyer. Or as Muta brought up, speak to a human rights organization, go for Jamaican for Justice, or stand up for Jamaica, or go to Indicom, go to the Office of the Inspectorate of Constabulary Force. Let me say the entire name because it's a very lengthy name. It is called the Office of the Inspectorate of Constabulary and Professional Standards Oversight Bureau. You can Google these places and make a report if you feel like you have been violated.
All right, give me the address now. You don't have the address. You have the address in here for them place, huh?
The address for
the place where you tell about. The place where you tell about.
Unfortunately, I don't have their addresses here with me today.
So have to Google
but it's something I can easily, yes, man, Google it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that is very interesting. All right, well, what can we say? You hear the liar. By the way, upon a more personal level, where is your office? Robinson,
well, my office it's on Newland Street. Actually, we and Calabash Ital Restaurant share the same building.
Oh, yeah? At Orchard?
Yes, yes, in Orchard Town.
So
we're downstairs and they're upstairs.
So what you do as that? What kind of law you deal with? The law where you talk about now, that is something where we could have come to you about. If you have enough money, and we decide so we're going to spend some money, spend some money with a lawyer. Is that your way? You can come to you?
Sure, of course. But I also predominantly do a lot of land matters. So if you want to register your land, if you want to transfer, if you have estate matters, divorces, wills, contracts, the list goes on. We do them here. Civil matters, we have civil litigation attorney here. Yes, man, we have it all. One stop shop.
So let me ask you a question now. If we call you about next week to deal with the land, because you know in Jamaica, family land and who get the land when you're dead and where the this say and have something there, it's a big problem in Jamaica. So what we call you about next week? You could have come talk about land issue.
Of course, I am available.
All right. Shamara, you hear the lady say? She's available if you come next week. All right. Nobody come bring up another argument, you know. We want to talk about land.
Yes.
Because most Jamaicans get mixed up in a who's supposed to get the land, who's supposed to get the house. When the dead left, and dead left them call it, dead left.
Yes, man, dead left always, it is always an issue in Jamaica.
You get a whole heap of that, don't it?
Oh, yes, man, a lot.
All right, give thanks. Give thanks. So we're going to call up on you next week again.
Not a problem, Musa. Thank you for having me.
All right, give thanks. Yeah, that was Kimberly Green, attorney at law at Robinson Phillips and White Home. And here she say, is Ocho today, right beside Calabash Restaurant, understand? When I come to watch, I'm going to visit her. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
But I don't pay them no mind, you know. Because the fight, we train already. We are well trained. Because during my time growing up in Jamaica, from I reach 16, 17 till I become 32, never stop. Keep running from police every day. Basically, it's a new story. Yeah, they conquered it all. Yeah, but they can't do nothing, man. They can't do nothing.
Police. Yeah, man. That time I used to drive Jeep. When you see the two light and the two near, you know, it's a Jeep. You're up on a corner. Everybody scatter. Yes.
In Trinidad and Tobago, the promoter behind the event is breaking its silence. Jacko Entertainment Limited, the company responsible for booking dancehall icon DJ Palmer, more popularly known as Vibes Cartel, says the nearly $1 million he paid to secure the DJ services was acquired through fully legitimate and traceable means. Jacko Entertainment, a fully registered and law-abiding entertainment promotion company, conducted all foreign exchange transactions through legal and regulated and verifiable and, of course, all the financial channels. The company said in a media release issued yesterday that the statement comes in response to a developing investigation by the Financial Investigations Branch, that's the FIB, and Trinidad's finance ministry into the $950,000 advance Cartel reportedly received to headline the festival before pulling out over a fee dispute. With the Trinidad's finance minister confirming that the ministry is supporting the investigation, questions have swirled around how Jacko accessed such a large sum of foreign currency amid a national forex crisis. The company insists, however, there's no reasonable cause to initiate any probe without evidence. As pressure builds, Jacko has promised to release further statements addressing concerns including whether concert goers will receive refunds. Meanwhile, Island e-tickets have committed to issuing full refunds starting this week. The fallout has reignited debates across the Caribbean about the massive sums paid to international performers. But according to the promoter, of course, it's legitimate and traceable means of acquiring the transaction paid to Vibes Cartel. In all the news, the BET Experience 2025 is taking place in Los Angeles starting today, June 5 to June 8, leading up to BET Awards. One of the major highlights is the 106 and Party, Rep Your Flag event, a high-energy celebration of Caribbean and global black culture, featuring DJs and, of course, live performances and non-stop dancing. This year, Jamaica will be front and center with the powerhouse performances from the likes of Buju Banton, who will headline the concert on day one, that's tonight, June 5 at the Hollywood Palladium, marking a historic moment as the first reggae artist to headline the BETX concert series. Additionally, Spice, the queen of dancehall, will be bringing her signature energy and Caribbean flair for the Rep Your Flag stage. From dancehall to reggae, this weekend is set to deliver unapologetically vibes, of course, for culture vibes and iconic performances that celebrate the power of Caribbean music. So we're looking forward to see that, of course, starting today with Buju Banton. And, of course, we're looking forward to see Spice as well as several other persons being a part of this Rep Your Flag for the BET Experience 2025. In other news, following her role in a Paramount Pictures Bob Marley One Love biopic, Jamaican actress and songbird Savannah is broadening her artistry as the star of Threads of Us, a powerful new independent feature film written by Danisha Prendergast, granddaughter of reggae royalty Bob and Rita Marley. The emotionally gripping drama follows Danielle, a Kingston-based seamstress, portrayed by Savannah, whose quiet life with her lover is torn apart when he's wrongfully accused of a crime. Directed by acclaimed Caribbean filmmaker Michael Kushner, the film explores themes of love, injustice, and resistance through a poetic and distinctly Jamaican lens. The production boasts an all-Caribbean cast and crew, including beloved actor Owen Blacker Ellis, Joanne Williams, mother of Grammy winner Coffee, and a soundtrack featuring Grammy-winning reggae acts and producers. The film also serves a deeper purpose with community outreach initiatives and mentorship programs planned alongside its release. So we're looking forward to that, of course. Threads of Us, featuring Savannah. Hey, party fans, Joe Closer, Attorney Reid is up for the 411 and what's popping for this weekend. Spenda's Entertainment presents Medicine of the 90s Retro Party 4.0. Saturday, June 7, 2025 at Pier 1 on the waterfront Montego Bay. Featuring live performances by Terry Lynn and Kip Rich. Music by DJ Birdie B, IRFM's Digital Chris. Admission pre-show $3,000. At the gate is going to be $4,000. Yep, that's Medicine of the 90s Retro Party 4.0. Saturday, June 7, make it a date and don't be late. Over there in the international scene, Sean Diddy Combs better quit making faces at jurors in his federal trial or he'll be booted from the courtroom. That's the stern warning the judge hit him with this morning. The 17th day of the trial began with Diddy's defense team peppering Brianna Bongolan on a cross-examination, questioning her about the alleged incident where she says Diddy held her over the edge of a balcony 17 stories above the ground. The judge threatened sanction, including possibly barring Diddy from the courtroom. While he stopped short of saying it, the judge's concern seems to be Diddy's behavior could sway jurors, conveying to them he agrees with questions from his attorneys or the answer Brianna was giving at the time. The defense argued Diddy couldn't have been in LA that day because he was traveling on the East Coast on the Bad Boy Family reunion tour. We continue to follow the stories as it relates to the Diddy's trial. Celebs celebrating their birthdays for today. R&B singer Brian McKnight, actor Mark.
So we're going to start with the female names. Imani. Imani. I-M-A-N-I. Imani. Imani means faith. Faith. That's what Imani means. Faith. Jamila. Jamila, J-A-M-I-L-A, Jamila. Jamila means beautiful, beautiful. Khalifa, Khalifa, K-A-L-I-F-A, Khalifa means holy, holy. And Lulu, L-U-L-U, Lulu means pearl. So that's Imani, I-M-A-N-I means faith. Jamila, J-A-M-I-L-A, means beautiful. Khalifa, K-A-L-I-F-A, means holy. And Lulu, L-U-L-U, means pearl. Male name, Okechukwu. Okechukwu. O-K-E-C-H-U-K-U. O-K-E-C-H-U K-U, Okochukwu, means God. Gift, God's gift. That's what it means, God's gift. Oladele, Oladele, O-L-A-D-E-L-E, Oladele, means wealth arrives. Wealth arrives. Olubayo, Olubayo, O-L-U-B-A-Y-O, Olubayo means highest joy. Highest joy. And Seba, Seba, S-E-B-A, means to know, understand, to know and to understand. Seba. So that's Okechukwu, O-K-E-C-H-U-K-U, means God's gift. Oladele, O-L-A-D-E-L-E, Oladele, means wealth arrives. Olubayo, O-L-U-B-A-Y-O, Olubayo, means highest joy. And Seba, S-E-B-A, means to know, to understand. People like paper, but pertaining to the liar, about police who stop you on the road. I mean, we understand we have to do according to what she say and thing, you know. But me still I insist say the reality upon the road is a different reality, you know. Yeah, man. Different reality. I don't know how, if you walk late at night, 3 hours and you go downtown because you live downtown, or you live at Grand Spin or something. The police, them kind of stay away, especially when they're hungry. Yeah. The police never stop me yet and beg my money. Never, ever, ever. Never stop me yet and beg my money. And I'm about to tell my wife, so I not give them none, you know. I not give them none because I come like, I pressure them want to come pressure me. Because them never yet ask me for my papers. Never ask me for my papers. And so what Mutabaruka, where I say, no. One big man, what you can do for me? He said, what you can do for you? I want to drive off, let him laugh. Them say, boy, you can't buy me a drink, man. I saw them approach you. I don't know what to do when them do that. And I tell my lady, say, me nah give them the money, you know. Me nah give them the money. Me don't know what would have make me give them money. She alone would have make me give them money. Yeah, because sometimes I get out of hand and how me see them reach talk to other people. Me I say, I chew me name Muta why you talk to me so, you know. You know, see it. Because you have some little youth. As them see a youth, even if you might drive, come out of the car. One half in there. They must search you, they will ask you. So what we have in the officer? One time I stand up and watch. I drive, I can't park up on the sidewalk, you know. And watch the police ask that little youth. Road, what them call around us again? Gosh, man. Anyway, them are Winchester Road or Winchester Avenue, that's all. Winchester Road. When I see how them are angry youth, you know, me I say, you know, say them are going to do that youth or something. I mean, now move, you know. And look over upon the car, you know, and she said, now move. And she said, people in the car. Because I tell you, I feel to them when I do the youth something. Because them push him against the wall and I search him, pocket them. That no fair happening, you know. That no fair happening, Rasta. That's why I say, the reality of the thing, when you buck it up on the road, a total different thing. Especially them youth, you know, police youth, you know, them don't have no respect for elders. Unless them, sometimes you're artists, you will get to it. And some artists now broke them all bad too. Yeah, them broke them bad, Rasta. As first thing them do is go in them pocket and I take out a $5,000 bill. And them you set them to take set by you. Yeah, you take set by you. You know see, you know much youth up on the road. They have nothing can do for them. And them me prefer get the money. Yeah. Sometimes you find it very difficult to pass on somebody. And you see them each up on the side of the road. And you know, stop and give them a thing, you know. Because there's a Jamaica there. But a gas station attendant now. You go to the gas station to go buy gas. Some gas station, not all gas station. And the man put the gas in your tank and ask you, so what you can do for him? That's a virgin, you work and you ask what we can do for you. You say, well, you have to Mutabaruka, but I use your Muta, you know. I saw them talk to me like, you use your Muta. I say, so what that mean now? You work. And I like say, you're a little youth on the roadside and hustle that thing. I say, Mutabaruka, what you can do for me? I say, well, I'm going to get things still, you know. And you give them my money. But some man at work, Rasta. And in our whole work, well, hey, watch out. Things time change in Jamaica, you know. Because there's no way when me a youth at work, would I beg a man of money. No way. No way. When me that telephone company at $25 a week, me used to get $25. Check it, put $25 in your hand now and look on it. It sounds like a lie me I tell, don't it? Yeah, man. Telephone company. Right this why you have flow there now in a half a tree there. They used to call it cable and wireless. $25. That time I pay $100 a month for rent. Yeah, $100 a month. But I in the 70s when I left school. Now, they might get more than that, but you see, they might have tell you say, but $25, the money where they might get come like $25 where you use it again in your time. No go so. no go so, Rasta. A man just want beg half a thing, peel half a thing half of you. Understand? A man a pass him a sell. And he said, boy, I don't really want no man go today, though. And he said, so what you can do for me? Sometime me give him a donza. Sometime. I prefer them to me say me mean, you know, because them no bother you when you mean, you know. I left you to them say, boy, I'm out of that to them mean, you see, now get nothing. Them not show the politician, them when I pass them, you know. Because the politician, them wind up them glass. And when them stop at the stoplight for wipe them glass, them can't wipe it. Because them say, right, that, and this or that, in this chair there, you know. And them was very respectful. But you are past now. Mutabaruka, what you can do for me? Tell you, say, you can't do nothing for me, no, you can't do for yourself. The man vex, the man vex with me. I prefer them things that I mean, though. Trust me. I prefer them things that I mean. Than that tell me, say, boy, every time I pass, I get money. You're there up at top of the road. Matilda's corner, Matilda's corner that. And the stoplight there, some man rush you. And you give them a money. You come down West King's House Road there, so. Or Rise of King's House there, so. And a man beg your money, you tell him, say, boy, you want to say, a man just take off something off for me. He say, boy, I'm out, but me never out there, so Rasta. And you give them a money. And when you drive, go down Devon House, so now, all 10 man flock you. Mutabaruka, where I listen to you every night, you know, ray. And they say, what you can do for me? And really and truly, sometimes you look for your money if you give them, you know. And, you know, I give them no $5,000 bill, you know, but this one, the $5,000 bill come up at the top. One of the youth them look at me and say, Muta, if you give me the $5,000 bill, I'll never ask if you had next money. Never ask if you had next money. I mean, somebody I give you $5,000, so I drop you some $500 and give them. The next time you pass there, I worries. So, my realize say, well, I'm going to get mean. And I don't get. Me mean when I go at stoplight. Yes. All them can't stand up over the other side of the road and I say, it's a more time mean, you know, Rasta, I'm not getting nothing, man. I'm not getting nothing. And then I just safely and just I drive. Yeah, because when they see my wife now, them a check her too. You see, it's a terrible thing. But what? I saw it go. Jamaica, welcome to Jamrock. And really and truly, the police them, my experience, the police them come like the youth them with wiping shield at the stoplight. Yeah, only for the police them. Them come like the youth them with wiping shield at the stoplight, Rasta. The same attitude and behavior where them have. When the youth them have a white windshield, are the same attitude these police have for the road. We have got to the 5 o'clock hour, so now, when you listen up, top draw dollars, pick 2, pick 3, pick an artist. Today we're going to feature Errol Dunkley. Only person supposed to know him, Errol Dunkley. So here we go, Errol Dunkley.
Our investments over the last 5 years.